Hi Gemini, my name's Leona from Supra ConsciousSoul, and this is your negative space reading, but it's not a negative reading. What's going to happen is I'm doing the cards in a kind of new way, but it's looking at blocks, looking at any obstacles, looking at any challenges. So what I'm going to do is reverse some cards, and we're going to tune into your energy. What they need to know for the highest good of all, spirit, for the highest good of all. Okay, they're saying that's it. So I'm going to put the reverse cards to one side, and I'm going to read those, but then I'm going to show you how we can kind of turn the energy if it needs turning, and give you a few examples of what you can do basically to switch the energy if there is any blocks. So let's have a look. Just bear with me a minute. Okay, so we're going to put all the upright cards to one side, and we're going to focus on these. So we've got the Six of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Emperor, Temperance, the Three of Wands, Three of Cups, and Judgment. Okay, so the Six of Cups in reverse is telling me that there's something in the past, something that has possibly come back from the past, something that's been brought up from the past, something about the past that is making you feel a little bit emotional this month, making you feel a little bit like you put effort into it possibly, or you don't want to put the effort into it so much anymore. You're feeling a little bit emotionally withdrawn from a situation, and it is to do with the past in some way. So the Queen of Wands. Now the Queen of Wands in reverse can represent somebody who's having an argument. It can be quite intense. It could be a very passionate argument. It could be about like a lover's argument, about sexual, like it's that kind of passion, it's that kind of energy. It could also be somebody pulling back their energy or deciding to kind of, it's also, she's a burn bridges kind of chick. She's a lady that can kind of decide not to put her energy into something and to kind of burn the bridges with it as well. There's also a sense of feeling like somebody has taken away somebody's independence possibly, or somebody is feeling a little bit controlled by their energy, because we have the Emperor in reverse as well. Now in reverse, he's a very controlling energy. He is aggressive, dominating, my way or the highway kind of energy, very stubborn. This could be an Aries. This is also a fire sign. We could have Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or somebody that has these fired traits. It can also be something to do with your passions, or feeling like your passions or the other person's passions have been blocked. This would actually be a very strong argument. This could be it's two very strong energies going up against each other, and it's like the masculine and feminine of the energies are out of balance there. It's like they're clashing, which is causing the out of balance, which is causing a need to it's like there's no surrender going on. There's stubbornness, there's no surrender. There's a point of not moving forward in the past. Somebody's decided to not put their energy in. But there's also another doorway here. There is a doorway here. We just had the 11 yesterday, the 11th of January. So that could talk about a new portal opening in terms of that relationship in order to bring about more balance, possibly. It could be something to do with a friendship and a renewal of a friendship or a non-renewal of a friendship. Somebody's pulling back from a friendship. There could also be like somebody feeling like somebody's being very critical or very judgmental or very harsh towards them as well. It could also be that somebody wants to kind of change the energy, but the rebirth is not coming. The change is not happening. There's a sense of stagnancy and feeling like the relationship could be on hold. But it could very well be on hold with these two energies. These are very strong, stubborn energies. And it's to do with the past being out of balance, something in the past being out of balance. But with the Three of Wands, I'm seeing that it is very much about you looking at this situation in a new perspective, looking at it from a new way and seeing that there is this doorway. There is a doorway that can open up. There is, and then that will allow you to kind of, it's about, it could be the need to kind of weigh up the pros and cons and decide possibly what it is that you want, what it is that you actually want to put your energy in, what you want to put your focus in. Because this energy with the Emperor, when he's upright, he is somebody who is very stable, he is very logical, he is thinking practically. In the negative, he is somebody who's aggressive, it's like he's lost all control in a way, and because he's lost control, it's like he's trying to control even more. So it's about being logical about a situation, not trying to control, maybe trying to, it's like, yeah, control, but without being controlling, yeah? Taking control of a situation, but without being controlling. Now, in terms of the Three of Cups, it's about possibly putting your energy back into a friendship, possibly putting your energy, weighing up whether this relationship is worth putting the energy into. There is a focus or a need to focus on the closer relationships you have. There could be some relationships from the past, and now you have to kind of look at the better memories of it. Look at the good times. Look at it from a new perspective, a new way. The Queen of Wands in the upright is a very nurturing character. So it's about putting more love and nurturing into a relationship, but also having that kind of leadership and that strength, yeah, to support each other perhaps. So in terms of Temperance, there's a need to get things back into balance. Somebody could be stubborn, somebody could be blocking. Temperance is also about an alchemy. It's about two things coming together to create something new, to blend, to move. That creates the balance, but it also creates like a transmutation of the energy. It creates something different that allows you to have this new awakening, this phoenix rising from the ashes. There is possibilities within this if you work on changing the energy around. But it could also be to do with something at work with the Three of Wands and the Queen of Wands as well. It could also be asking you to kind of, because the moon's in Sagittarius at the moment, and I'm seeing the Sagittarius energy quite a bit. So it's about getting more joyful, having more fun. It's about making plans for the future. It's about travel. It's about vision. So it's about maybe looking at something in a new way, allowing yourself to have more freedom, more looking at it in more of a fun way, not maybe so stern, not maybe so vengeful. There's a vengeful energy to her when she's in reverse. It's like somebody's feeling vengeful and somebody's feeling controlled. And that could be the key to a situation this month. Look at the positives of the situation. Look at all the things that you've put into it. And then kind of, that can create more balance. Maybe it's that the relationship has to go up a new level. But it has to change and it has to go through this doorway. It has to go through that portal to have this reawakening, to have this new start, to hear the call. It's about hearing the call from your soul as well, and knowing that if it came to Judgment Day and we had to weigh up our hearts, could we move forward? It's about knowing that you've kind of moved forward with that energy. Don't allow this stubborn energy to come in. But it's very much to do with friendships. It could be to do with the balancing of 3 people in a relationship, not necessarily in a love relationship. I mean, it could be 3 friends trying to balance a relationship, going through different stages, different growths. Yeah, coming from different places, even though they both came from the same past, perhaps. It could also be you needing to take leadership more in terms of your work, in terms of your passions. Yeah. Needing to kind of work out what the next steps are for you. And that can bring this joy and this abundance and this celebration and this victory as well. Yeah, the Judgment card. It's about releasing harsh judgments against others. It's about... yeah, taking a judgment back from a situation, perhaps. So, that's all I have for you for now. If you would like a personal reading for me, you can hit me up on the information is all in the box below. Take care. Stay blessed. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.